on like just the concept, because in all actuality, Facebook ads, like the actual ad itself, you should kind of position them in your mind, in your business as an employee. All right, I'm going to break that down to you guys here. Just let me update this really quick. All right, let's see. All right, so jump over here my screen. Let me know when you guys are able to see my screen. All right. Okay, let me know when you guys are able to see my screen. You go ahead and comment below. That way I can kind of keep up with you guys here below the video. All right. Fresh. Okay, so here's what we got, guys. When we're talking about Facebook ads, and when you look at Facebook ads and your position, before you go into your ads manager, before you start doing your market research, honestly, before you even think about running an ad for yourself and for a client, this is kind of where your mind needs to be, right? So when you look at Facebook ads, all right, and today, like I said, we're going to be going over so I can make sure that you guys mind are in the right place. All right, if we got time towards the end, we'll kind of get into a little bit of the we'll get into a little bit of Facebook ads, kind of the setup process. We have enough time, right? So when you have a Facebook ad, this right here, you should be focused on looking at this right here as employees, right? And if you guys watch the Facebook Live video was towards a free training, I talked about creating multiple ads out there, right? So if you got a Facebook ad, right, and you're creating them, you got your campaign, you got your ad set, every ad that you create that's going out there to the marketplace, right, these individuals should be looked at, or these ads should be looked at like employees. And you say, okay, Nasser, what do you mean by that? Well, for instance, right, let me stop sharing right quick. Right. So for instance, if you have just say out here in Dallas, right? Let's say I have an event that I'm throwing out here in Dallas, Texas, right? And what I want to do is I got an event, and my choice of marketing, which you guys know wouldn't be true. My choice of marketing would not be the internet, would be getting 20 individuals, 20 people to go out in the city to sell tickets to the event, right? And what I tell them is, hey, for every ticket you sell, you get a certain amount of money, right? Per ticket, you get a commission, or you get a percentage of every ticket you sell, right? So when I tell them that, right, say I got somebody go over to downtown, right? Somebody go out to Denton, different parts of the city, right? Let's say we got a guy in Denton, and one of the individuals they got given 20 tickets. One of them sells 10, one of them sells 1, right? One sells 10 tickets, one sells 1. Well, then I got to look at, okay, well, first of all, the person who sold 1 ticket is not going to get as much money as a person who sold 10 tickets, right? Then I want to look at, okay, why were they able to sell 10 tickets in this area? Was it because they were just working harder, or is it just because more people in this area want to buy, right? So when I look at that, okay, I find out more people in this area want to buy. So that person over there that sold that 1 ticket, right, I'm not going to send him back out over there where nobody's buying. And, right, I'll figure out, okay, well, there's more people buying over here, so I'm going to move you and put you in this market so we can go buy. The same thing with your Facebook ads. If you're putting ads out there to cover a wide range, I'm not going to send one person out to the whole city of Dallas in the Metroplex to sell tickets for an event when I'm trying to get a few hundred people there, or maybe 1,000 people to this event. I'm going to send 20 people versus 1. Now, and that goes back to creating just 1 ad inside the campaign, having 1 ad versus having, the 9 that I talked about, as we're starting out, right? 1 campaign, 3 ad sets, and 9 ads, right? So when you start focusing on that, and those are every individual I send out to the city, those are my employees. I'm paying them a percentage for actually doing work. they're not going to get paid. They don't do work. The same way with Facebook ads. Every ad out there is an employee. The more work, the more results they able to bring, the more tickets they sell, the more leads they get, right? The more website visits, whatever it is, the more video views, they come cheaper. Whatever the situation is, looking at it, okay, I'm not spending money where it's not bringing me some type of return, right? And understanding your market, knowing your market beforehand, understanding if you're able to look at Facebook ads like that, because if you got a regular company, right, you got your payroll, right? Some of you may have a payroll in your business. Some of you may not be there yet, right? Having a